What up, guys? How we doing? Good to see you all in chat. Gonna give it a few minutes here before we get going into the Grand Arena. Just looking at a few settings here. Let's see. Am I able to? Hello there, guys. Wow. Slowly getting a group in here. Henry Oslam, good to see you. Luke, IC2 Cannoli, my man. How we doing? Shane Thomas, my buddy. Static. We got Bobby Biscuits. Aaron Gurrett, Cheeseman. Kiddos are good. They are both fast asleep. Thank God. Took a little bit, but we got there in the end. That's what's important. Good to see you, Luke. IC2 Cannoli, my man. How we doing? Shane Thomas, my buddy. Static. We got Bobby Biscuits. Aaron Gurrett, Cheeseman. Kiddos are good. They are both fast asleep. Thank God. Live stream, yes, sir. We've been doing. I'm trying to do them a little bit late. They're just at 10 o'clock at night here, guys. Good to see you, Luke. IC2 That's all. You know, that's the life of being a dad. You know, you got to find those random times that you can stream. Well, being a dad and having a 8 to 5, whatever it is, corporate job. Kiddos are good. They are both fast asleep. All right. Let's see here. Live stream, yes. Can you guys all hear me clearly? It's like my biggest fear when I do these things is that you guys can't hear me. So make sure you guys can let me know if you guys can hear me there. And then if you are not subscribed, guys, make sure you subscribe. I'm sure everybody here is, because if you're on at 10 o'clock to watch me play Grand Arena, then you've definitely hit that subscribe button. Awesome. Glad to hear it, guys. All right, so I'm going to show you. We got a couple people here. I'm not going to do any attacks quite yet. We still got to give it a few minutes here. All right, so yeah, so I want to do some Grand Arena. We'll talk about the road ahead because, gosh, that was some crazy news. It's been like I had a Sith and Mandalorian faction ready to go. I had the rankings done. I had it taped. And then the Malgus ship came out and I was like, I need to redo this. And then I redid that. And then they dropped the Darth Revan capital ship and I was like, I got to redo this. So it's been fun. It's been a fun couple of 24 hours to say the least. Yeah, so let me show you guys the defense that I set. So we're up. I guess I'll give a shout out to the opponent here. Let's back up a second. So now I don't know. Somebody else figure out how to pronounce that. Someone else figure out how to say that too, because I'm not pronouncing that. So he's got 6 Galactic Legends. He's got the same 6 GLs that I do. He does have like 500,000 galactic power on me, but he only has 2 Datacrons. And they're not that great. So I feel pretty like that's a huge advantage to me in terms of, not having a ton of Datacrons. Like I felt pretty good about that. It's one of the few advantages that I've had lately. He's got Profundity at the same place as I do. And he's got Executor, but my Executor is a little bit faster. Otherwise, he's got the tools. Does he have Inquisitors? I don't know if I checked if he had Inquisitors or not. I don't really do a ton of scouting His Inquisitors are almost at the same place mine are. I do have my 9th Sisters now relics. But otherwise, I didn't see anything like crazy in here. Like, I don't think he's got Afra. Let's take a look. If you just scroll down. Yeah, he doesn't even have, yeah, so, okay. Yeah, so I'll show you guys the defense that I set, kind of what I was thinking. So now that we've got Jabba, it's completely revolutionized what I feel I can place on defense. So we'll start with the ships, right? Those are unchanged. We just throw these things and let our opponents do what they have to do. Then we have our wall over here. So Commander Luke Skywalker. I love this Datacron. So Han, this is what's crazy about this Datacron. So Han is going to use his basic when he starts, and then he gains 100% turn meter. So he can use, like when I use it on offense, I'll do Han's basic, then I can get 100% turn meter, then I use his special where, you know, do the attack, stun, gain another 100% turn meter, and then use my basic, and it's been amazing. So I've been setting that on defense. Got our Adrad here, and then I placed this Scoundrel team on defense. I don't know what it'll do, but it's got a ton of armor and armor pen, so I'm just kind of hoping that Dash can delete somebody right away. That's the hope. That wall is not that impressive. Then we come down here. We've got our Sith Empire team, and I put Sith Marauder in here. I don't know. I think the reason I ended up doing the Sith Marauder is I'm using a different Datacron here, the turn meter, because I don't use my Mandalorian team right now, so we're going to use this with them. I don't know if it'll work, but everybody uses Sith Eternal to beat Malgus, so there's no reason to have the tank revive Kron. And then Qui-Gon Jinn, it's nothing groundbreaking. General Skywalker, we've got a armor Kron on him. Just want him to stand there for as long as possible. And then I set Lord Vader, double tanks, and then we've got the tank revive there with crazy amounts of defense. So I'm looking at him. He doesn't have the bounty hunters to counter this, so I'm hoping that's a galactic legend there. And then back wall, we're going to hope that Jabba gets a hold. I put him back wall thinking that, you know, I know people would like to put him front wall, but I think my opponent could potentially clear if I put Jabba front wall. So we're going to try him on the back and see how it pans out. So as far as what my opponent set on defense here. So he set this Master Luke team. I don't know. I could maybe try Imperial Troopers, but I don't know that I'm willing to risk that, because I want to use my Imperial Troopers against the Starkiller team here. Then this Lord Vader team is, again, Bounty Hunter rematch. That'll probably be the first battle we do. So we're going to try our Bounty Hunters there. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I think we're going to use JML, and then Sith Eternal here. Then over here, we've got Malgus, we've got Jabba, Adrad, and Mon Mothma. So the goal will be clear this wall, clear here, and then figure out what we need to do here and here. So let's dive into it, guys. Let's see what I can end up doing. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. You know, big advantage on Datacrons. So let's get our bounty hunters going. And I'm still, so I don't even have the Zam Omicron, so I can't even, like, you know, I'm still going to use my Beskar Mermando here just for, you know, like additional help. Now, the question is, what Datacron do I want to bring? I think this one. Extra protection, offense, 20% turn meter. All right, guys. So let's get into it. Let's see how this pans out. We got 25 people. Make sure we get 25 likes then, guys. All right. All right, we're going to start off big. Let's go. Watch, we're going to get, yeah, let's go. Okay, do that. Just do that. Oh, that was bad. Okay, hold on. Okay, I lost my stuff on Mando. Oof, come on, Mando. Thank you. Oh, he got it back. Oh, he counterattacked, so he got it back. Nice. Okay. Okay, take him out. Do I have damage over times on me? Yes, I do. Let's do that. Oh, come on. You need to get that kill. Oh, man. Come on. Her. Yeah, Mando has served his purpose at this point. Ooh! Come on, Fennec. No! Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, not again. Man, I just cannot get this down. Every single time something comes up, man. I'm just going to weed out his AoE, and I'll just let it go. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Whoa, Joshua coming in. $14.99. Yes, I did watch a Chelsea game. I prefer not, yeah. I watched the Chelsea game. Man, those first, 15 minutes, I was hyped. And then, yeah, that just kind of killed it. Yeah, the first 15 went really well, and then it just kind of died off. Just like this battle. Went great early on, and then Piet decided that he was just going to target down Fennec. That was the one... yeah, I just... It's alright. I think I'm okay. We'll, yeah, Hala Madrid, Henley. I'm about to... If I could boot you from chat. No, I'm kidding, man. There was no hope for... There really wasn't a lot of hope for us away. Shane, I mean, let's... we're going to talk about Chelsea for the next 2 minutes. I don't know if that's more torture or dropping this battle is more torturous for me. Ooh, crap. Hold on, guys. I need Darth Vader to take a turn. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. I need... Okay. Alright. I needed to get them away from full turn meter. Yeah, Shane, I think the reason that they sacked Potter... I mean, Potter was a mistake to begin with. Personally, I would have preferred that we just kept Tuchel. I think Tuchel was, I think he had us down. I think that was we let him get away. I think Bully that was a huge mistake. And then I think most of the signings we made in January were like Mudryk. We shouldn't have hijacked that. We didn't need Mudryk. I like the Felix signing. He's been pretty decent. And then who was the other one? I mean, Enzo's not been bad. Getting rid of Jorginho hurt me, though. I like Jorginho. And then, that's why I'm worried about building this counter and break up my... What's your AdRad counter? Do you use the bounty hunters to counter this, Boris? To counter AdRad? I've seen some people do that, I feel like. Yeah, I just have not had success with... And I'm not exaggerating. This always happens, when I stream. But I had, a 100% success rate doing this stuff with, on my, territory wars and everything. Oh, yeah, dude. The whole 30-player thing just made no sense. Oh, yeah, Oraling BH. Yeah, I've used them a few times. All right, we're going to let this time out here. All right, so that definitely throws a wrench in things for sure, but that's fine. All right, let's come back to that. Let's leave it for a second. How fast is their Mara Jade? No, she's not going to be. Okay. So I do have my Star Killer too. I almost... Do we... I was wondering if I should just use Star Killer here. I kind of want to clean this up right now, maybe. Let's just do this. Let's get it out of the way. And we're gonna target Piet here first. The reason we're gonna target Piet is because he's gonna be gaining all of the like bonus turn meter when Empire allies take damage. So we're just gonna try and get Piet out as fast as possible. And oh gosh, Vader is gonna... Don't take a turn, Vader. Oh my gosh, of course. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That's terrible. F's for respects, guys. Gosh, dang it, that's not good. Come on. Ooh, yikes. We're not gonna gain turn meter from this. Do I just try this? Because I'm gonna friggin' die anyway. Come on. Get him out. Come on, Dark Trooper. No! Get him out. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's... Okay, oh my gosh, we might get out of this. Come on. Come on. We can do it, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Come on, Dark Trooper. Yes! Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, guys. That's what Chelsea needed today, all right? We just something to go a little bit our way. Wow. That was brutal. All right. I can't stand dropping that battle, but okay, so now we've got our own Star Killer. I've got a General Grievous team. I just don't have BB-8. So I think what I want to do here, we're going to just use our own Star Killer here. Oops. Oh, yeah, of course I watched the new Mando episode. Come on, guys. Watch the new Mando episode. Okay, this is a Fat Phil confession moment here, guys. So when the Kenobi series finale aired, so when the Kenobi series was coming out, it was on days that I would go into the office with my boss, that we would go in like 2 days a week. And I think Kenobis were coming out on, was it Tuesdays or Thursdays? But one of those 2 days, and that was when we'd go into the office. And so I was waking up at like, because the episodes would drop like 2 a.m. my time. So I'd wake up at 5 a.m. to watch the Kenobi finales, or the Kenobi series. And so I woke up at 5 a.m. for the finale, not realizing that it was like an hour and a half. And so by the time I turned it on, all of a sudden it's 7:50 as it's wrapping up, and I hadn't even like showered yet for work. I like strolled in like 45 minutes late, and all because I was watching the Kenobi finale. But that's, working in corporate America, you can do that. Kyle, good to see you, man. Okay, let's see what we want to use here. Something with health is not bad. I don't need a crazy Datacron here, but I'd like something. Yeah, droid, that'll work. Because my turn meter cron here, guys, goes on Visas, because I don't have good mods on her. So it ends up just going to Visas, and that's a waste of a first turn. So, let's go. Let's go. Okay, yep, toss that. That's fine. We're under. And let's just get Star Killer out. Because... Oh, wait, no, I've got Shock on everybody. So I can just ping it around. Can we get Mara Jade out? There we go. Okay. She's... let's do that on him. No, oh, nice. He's got damage immunity, too. Cool. Yeah, you can just ping Ben all you want, buddy. He dodged that? Are you kidding me? All right, there we go. Yeah. Come on. Nice, Star Killer. Bring it home. Pulled it out of the sky. 65. Back on track there. Okay. I mean, so this is the thing, Jar Jar. I would have used my Imperial Troopers on that Star Killer, but I wanted a cheap Lord Vader cleanup. So that's if there's one, if I have like one problem with my GAC, and this is just my own avarice, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, arrogance. I kind of set myself up that as soon as I drop a battle, I've got to do something overkill because I try to save myself a GL, especially with the defense I set. Otherwise, I would have, oh, excuse me, I would have used like Mandalorians here. With I did like Maul Mandalorians here the other day, and that worked really well. I was actually surprised. I thought I was gonna lose, and I ended up with a full banner win. So, all right. So now we're gonna do this because I need to save Kenobi for his Jabba. We're saving that. We're gonna save Kylo for his Malgus. So. Yeah, you guys want to talk about overkill. This is overkill. But, and then I think Jar Jar, that was you. Bastila only gear 10. She's not gear 11, by the way. She's only gear 10. So, fun fact there. Put our Datacron on. And how? I do not have Afra. No, I'm not even close to Afra. Afra is a very, very, very long ways away. I think I'll probably get Afra. Gosh, I don't know when I'll get Afra, honestly. Wow, that's a fast Kylo to go before JML. Okay. Just do Hux. I want to get rid of that advantage. Okay, thank you. Just spread the love. Hit him. I gotta kill him. Whatever. Thank you. Okay, kill. Okay, do that. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Try and heal up JML. And then let's give us all Foresight. And then this might actually... I'm trying to think if the... Let's just do that. Okay, he's dead. Cool. And there we go, 65. Gear 10. Shane, probably not all night. Definitely not all night. I think hopefully we get through the Grand Arena here in under an hour, and then we can talk about the road ahead a little bit. Because this day was, oh my gosh, this was such a news day, man. I just couldn't take it. Like, it just was unbelievable. This is honestly the battle that I'm kind of the most nervous about, is this Sith Eternal. And yeah, Jar Jar, you're spot on, man. Luke's green lightsaber is my all-time favorite version of somebody. Actually, that's what I want. And do I want to just take out someone? I'm gonna play it safe here, guys. I'd rather just play this safe. I'm not trying to be a hero. That's what we got in the Lord Vader battle. Tried to be a hero. Yes, fleet loadouts. I know, man. Fleet loadouts are awesome. I'm hyped about the fleet loadouts. It's that is like the best thing to come out of this. You know what's horrible, guys? I didn't even like check to see if this dude had like decent mods on his JML. Like I don't even think I forget if I even looked at his let's see how much damage they're doing on his 52. It's not the greatest. Not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. It's 60 something. I mean, that's pretty good. I think that's he's relic 8, so he should have like 100,000 protection. Does he have... let's get land ability block. Darn it, Dooku. Come on, man. You guys can attack Watt all you want. That's perfectly fine with me. Come on. Hit. They're going to hit ultimate. Okay, we just hit ult. We're good. Malgus being the Pippin. Stop scratching. Gosh, you guys aren't going to let that go. Yeah, I mean, next GL is definitely Leia. They're definitely going to do, like, GL Leia, for sure. Alright, let's siphon off Shock T's protection. Yeah, they're definitely going to do, like, a GL Leia or something. It's not going to be, I doubt they'll do a Sith Galactic Legend. 40th Anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Yeah, the Endor Leia is what I would put my money on, personally. If I was a betting man. I'm not a betting man, because that's just not who I am. Oh, gosh, this battle. Just kill these things already. This is, like, the pain of having Sith Eternal, guys. Like, this is... ugh. Kill him. Thank you. 52 banners. Alright, let's see what's back here. Really messy on the front wall. That 52 banners and the Lord Vader battle. Alright, so we got Qui-Gon Jinn, Iden, Phasma. Oh, that's such a strange... Slave Leia. Get ready to relic Ewoks is absolutely right. That is actually not a real Iden team. You cannot put... if no other allies have the leader tag, all allies, like, that's not the way that works. Yeah, her leadership is completely void. This whole thing is completely voided because of Veers. Okay. Yeah, that's some very strange... You got Relic 5 on Qui-Gon, but a Relic 3 Mace. I would have switched those two for sure. Okay, well, let's do our Jabba battle here. And he did us a huge favor. There's no Embo in here, which makes the Kenobi battle so much more enjoyable. Let's add our Datacron. I'm going to be sad when this goes away. This has been so much fun against Jabba. Just, like, you don't have to worry about Kersantin coming back or anything. It's been, that's the thing. I'm going to have to completely, like, learn how to do Jabba over. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because it's definitely not a fun battle whatsoever. Okay, do this. See, look, like, this is exactly what I'm saying with the Dispel, right? Like, they still haven't landed a single thermal det. And then Coors Light Leia's going to throw her things, and it doesn't do anything. So, let's, I don't know who to hit right now. Okay. Just target Kenobi, target her. Again, like, they still haven't... Revan Reborn would be a... My gut says that he should be a, like, neutral character. I could be wrong on that. Maybe they'll make him light side because that's the way they are, but I would think he'd be neutral and probably have synergy with Mitra Surik, you know, Bastila. You could have both Revans in there, or even Lord Scourge, you know, something along those lines. You'd have to read the Revan book to really understand who you would put with, like, Revan Reborn. Maybe even, like, HK-47 could go in there. Oh, we're almost at ultimate. Landing on Cat. That's not good. Can we get off of her, please? Holy crap, 11 thermal deaths. That's not good. Okay. I mean, what bounty hunters would you actually consider neutral? You know what I mean? Like, all of them kind of fit a certain alignment at, you know, some point or the other. Like, you're telling me that this version of Boba is, you know, light side? And we use Cat there because her Force Leap, I have that Datacron that scoundrels, when you defeat an enemy, they can't be revived. So by using Commander Tano to do that, I'm ensuring that Boba doesn't come back. And Jabba's gonna get lunch. Darn it. Because I'm not calling Baby Tano to assist right now because Commander Tano lost all of her health and protection. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Yes! Let's go. 65. Oh, let's go. That's max banners too. Wow, that was lucky. That was awesome. We should definitely get more neutral characters. I just don't know. It's got to be a faction they're going to have to expand on, like, slowly over time. If they just all of a sudden release 4 neutral characters, everybody's going to get PO'd, right? Kind of like we were with Inquisitors, that, like, there's too much then. So they'll have to figure out a way to do something. Just don't know what yet. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Do I bring another? I don't know that I bring another Night Sister. I think I just leave it at this too. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's just swipe. Okay. Zombie still got... Okay, cool. She still got her... Here we go. Alright, Zombie. This is the only reason that Paper Zombie has done any good for me, is that she constantly, like, just dies so quickly that the buff immunity, shock, and things just, like, go off of her right away. Okay, let's get that stuff off. Oh, who was that? Who was that over here? Was that Talon that we just annihilated? Okay. All right. All right, we're getting some ultimate. Yeah, I mean, Night Sisters, I could make the argument for them to be neutral. Come on, let's go. Well, yeah, if we're following lore, then wouldn't we give Rey a Jedi tag? I mean, she literally says, I'm all the Jedi. You know, when have we followed lore in this game? Can we just get him out? Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah, look at how little health Zombie has. And we're just gonna swipe. Because I think Malgus... Is Malgus immune? Oh, no, I can siphon his stats away. Yeah, just attack her. That's fine. There we go. All right. How do I think they will add Mando's N1 or if they even will? Good question, Henry. I think that they will probably add it as a lifter to executor in like a year and a half. That would be my guess. Icy, my zombie is gear 10, I think. I think she's just gear 10, some like random health mods on her, nothing special. Alright, so guys, we've got like some, I think this will be the Wampa battle. But I need to figure out. So here's the situation we're in, right? Do I Savaja press this team? Savaja press solo that team. And I don't know that Savage will get, I don't know. I'll have to see how that plays out. But I'm not sure that I'll have enough teams to get through everything. Because I'll have to drop something against Qui-Gon here. Probably to get through. Alright, so guys, everybody, strap yourselves in. Our king needs to eat. I can't even call him on a tag because he is too good. Wampa is king. This is the male version of Wampa. The female version's missing an arm. Luke chopped it off. The male version's the one that dominated both him and his tauntaun. Let's go, guys. I'm throwing a crazy Datacron on for this thing, too. 100% tenacity, 24% health, 96% armor pen. Let's get at it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yep, that's a fine. That's fine. Just let me take my turn. Thank you. And we're just going to have Paper Kara here for the longest time. There we go. Kyle Katarn has 24 damage over times on him. Wow. Let's do that again. Wow, we're almost out of our protection. Come on, one more time. All right, Biggs, come on. Let's get rolling here. Oh, we killed Kara. Wow, she didn't have potency up. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Kyle. We're just gonna go all in on Kyle here, guys. Come on, counterattacks. Come on, Wampa. Come on. Let's get Kyle out. Come on, one more. There we go. All right. 68. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, so we have this Adrad team. Kind of nervous here about this Adrad. All right, I think we're going to just have to Bad Batch this and hope for the best. Okay. We're going to bring Big Shock in here. Do I want more potency? I'm going to use this. This inflicted debuff. They deal max damage. I kind of like that. I don't think I need the potency here because they don't have a tenacity cron. I'd rather have that max health damage. I don't know if that'll help. The Chad batch. Discord link in the description. Yeah, I can try then. All right, we can just do the basic here. Because Echo's going to go next. All right, let's remove buffs. Give ourselves some turn meter here. All right, let's go, buddy. Pass this to you. Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, that wasn't nice, Jin, was it? Just call Hunter to assist, because he's the one with the damage. Come on. Let's go. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Yep. Come on. Killer. Boom. There we go. All right. 64 banners. We're going to take that. Ethan, besides the Lord Vader yet again eating my bounty hunters, we're doing all right. Okay, what did he place back here? Negotiator. Oh, yes. Not really. Okay, so trying to think how I want to handle this. I think I just do so I could do the Profundity Mirror. I just hate doing the Profundity Mirror match. I could use my Empire here, Profundity here, and like Separatist First Order here. I do hate attacking first. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I attack first all the time. Because I have to. I don't think it's so much modding, honestly. Today it was, if you guys can go back, this will be posted on the channel tomorrow if you guys want to see it. When it was Piet in here, and they happened to target down my Fennec. I don't know. I'm very curious if they changed something, because they are really targeting Fennec like crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's all right. Like, it's fine. I think I'm hoping my opponent struggles on my defense. He doesn't have, so he's not gonna have his Imperial Troopers to take this out, and he doesn't have like good enough data. Like, I'm actually wondering if his Kenobi will even be able to beat this. It'll be close. The extra defense here, the dark side tank revive, like he might struggle there. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Kevin, no way. Kevin Riley, man, no way. Like, honestly, I don't think Chelsea as a whole were bad defending. Cucurella has been horrendous defending recently. And, like, I honestly think the first 15 minutes we played really well. And I think they just got it in their heads they weren't going to... I mean, we had spells where we could have gotten past Courtois. It just was... Honestly, it's that difference between... I mean, obviously, Courtois, it sucks. Like, he's a snake. But I think today's game just shows the difference between a team that has been cohesively playing together for years and years compared to a team that's really not even been playing together for a year yet. That's just the way that I feel. See you, Jesse. All right. Okay. So we've got this Iden team. And then, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. And... I'm wondering... You know what, guys? We're going to try this. I've got a couple of teams here, right? We got a couple teams here. Do I just do... Do I do Droidica? I'm trying to think what other... I don't have any other Separatists at Relics. I could do like a team of 4 and put... yeah. I think I just do this. We're just going to do this. Whatever. Oh, yes. That's actually, like, perfect. I'll take that all day long. Put that on B2. Ooh, yikes. Okay, come on. All right. Hit this up. Put me in damage immunity. Let General Grievous take a turn. There we go. All right, stun Anakin. There we go. Come on. Okay. All right. Yeah, I thought this would work. Alright. Put it on GG for now. There she goes. You can attack him. Okay, put it on Maggie. There we go. All right, 63 banners out of that. That's not bad. We're gonna take that all day long. Yeah, Leo, we noticed that, man. He put like a that's such a strange item team. I mean, I'm still gonna have way overkill for it, but we're gonna. Ooh. All right. We're gonna Savage this. All right, we're gonna Savage. And I think he can just auto this. Actually, I think he can. I'm worried. I'm getting a little bit, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting nervous about First Order Executioner back there. That might be a problem. I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. Yeah, the Iden team is just not going to work. You can't have leaders on, like, her unique leadership and her Omicron are all based around not having a leader in that team. That's one of the biggest reasons why that Iden team, in some ways, is so good, is because it's all those leftovers, but it's also so bad because you literally, like, can't use anything else with it. Okay. As long as we get Executioner out of here, I'll be happy. That's the only one I'm nervous about right now. See, look at the health. They just have so much health, but I think we'll get through. Come on, just... Yes, okay. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, Savage just gonna... Oh, Kylo... okay. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I didn't have as much faith. We're fine. Boom. Yeah. All right. Now, we're going to do something for banners. We're gonna do this. You know what? I already dropped some banners, so we're gonna make these banners back up. So, one, you leave these two out, right? This whole thing is inactive, but the Treya Omicron's on her unique. It's not on her leadership, and then Nihilus, we're gonna get all of our protection banners back here, because he won't lose anything. Oh, first turn Annihilate. That's always fun. And we'll get our Held by Hatred. Yep. We'll do that. Okay. Oh, yes, this is fun. Okay, keep going around. We'll do Held by Hatred again. Come on. Oh, I should have given that. Darn it. Oh, there we go. That's full banners. 67. My auto smart. I mean, the auto isn't terrible, but you definitely have to select which opponent you want it to kill at times. All right, there we go. Yeah, well, this Grand Arena is a little bit more efficient than... I mean, in terms of speed, it's a little bit more efficient than the last one I did. So if anybody... I got 57. Wow, I think that's my... You know, we gotta celebrate the little things, guys. That's the most I've had. So, cheers, guys. So as far as for people who missed it, so we're into ships now. Defensively, this is what I ended up placing. So we have the Malgus with a really nice Datacron here for a turn meter. That's going to go to Bastila. I actually tested that out in Arena. I did test this in Arena to see who went first, and it was Bastila, so whatever. Qui-Gon Jinn, General Skywalker, and Lord Vader is the front wall. I always stack this front wall. I always make this front wall pretty difficult. Over here, a little bit lighter. We got this Rey team here, Adrad. This Dash team is pretty garbage, but the Datacron here, if you're not paying attention, that could probably trip some people up with that armor. And then this CLS Datacron, I was telling the chat earlier, 61. Holy crap, guys, let's go. Over 60. This is awesome. This turn meter, this decrease. Oakley Giddings. No, I have not been to a Chelsea game. There's a game in Philadelphia in July that my buddy and I are looking to going. It's Chelsea versus Brighton that my friend and I are looking at going to. But yeah, I've never been over to England to witness a game. It's one of my wife. Fun story time with Phil here, guys, as I go through the rest of my defense. My wife's always like, oh, I'd love to go over to, England and see, Buckingham Palace and all these places. And I'm like, yeah, I'd want to see Stamford Bridge, Wembley, I'd want to go see, a game at Old Trafford. I just want to go see every stadium possible. Just because I love over here. And because hold on, let's time out here for a second. I don't know that I've done this on chat. Because 2 teams from the UK could not beat the United States in the World Cup, you have to at least admit that we're allowed to call it soccer. I don't say you guys have to yet because we didn't really beat you, but you can't say that we can't call it soccer when you can't beat us at it. Let's get that out there right now. That's gonna get me flames in the chat. Probably watch my viewership drop by hundreds and hundreds of people. All right, let's think about these things here. I think this for just I hate this. Why do I support Chelsea? Good question. When I got my and it was a PlayStation, I got a magazine the one time about all the different games that were coming out, and they had a demo of FIFA, and there were 4 teams I could play, and it was like Barcelona, Chelsea, the Chicago Fire, and I can't even tell you the 4th team. I don't even remember the 4th team, but I remember those 3 very, very, very vividly. And I always picked Chelsea, which at the time it was the 2004 team. So Terry, Cech, Lampard. I think they just had gotten Drogba on the disc. It was awesome. So I've been supporting Chelsea. I mean, since I was playing that game, so I was about 10 years old. So right before they got super good, I'd say. I'm catching up on chat here. Old Trafford tour. Wait a few years before going to the stadium. Yeah, I'll go wearing my green and yellow scarf too. Of course I remember the 2008 Champions League final. It's imprinted into my memory. I'm glad you remember it. Do you watch it on VHS, Kevin? Because it was that long ago, right? My last one that I remember was 2021 and 2012 before that. So, let's start throwing that around a little bit too, right? Nah, I'm just playing, guys. Yeah, static, dude. Matt Turner, he's showing up. I'm a little bit nervous. He's not getting as much playing time though. Liverpool, one of those. I can't knock Liverpool fans. You guys had nothing to cheer about for 15 years, so that's fine. All right, I'm stalling on fleets because I hate this so much. Because here's the thing. I have the Empire Profundity counter. It's 6-star. If I do that and it fails, I'm kind of toast because I'd have to do Separatists. I have a Profundity, and then I have like First Order, and that's not going to cut it against any of these fleets. What are we thinking? Let's do this. I think this is the play here. I just got to do this. All right, just pray. Let's get some good RNG out, guys. Oh. Whew. Okay. Oh, no buff immunity. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's there. Who's coming out? Clone Sergeant. This is why you never put Clone Sergeant here, guys. Just a waste of a character there. Okay. All right, bring out Anakin, please. Just bring out Anakin. All right, 5s is fine too, because Anakin will take a bonus turn. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. All right, come on. Can we take out this ship, please? Thank you. That's fine. All right. Let's do you. Yep. Save. Let's just save our buzz droids for. There we go. Can we kill her? She's gonna get that. Because now she's going to do her stupid little thing to get rid of him. Oh, no, she won't, because that's a stun. Nice. Just do this, because she's going to survive anyway. There we go. All right. Well, I'll say this. Malevolence over this negotiator. So, I am so glad stream saw that, guys. So, when you put Clone Sergeant, like, would you guys ever put Clone Sergeant as your, like, first reinforcement against a Malevolence? No, you bring out Plo Koon's ship. But it has such a high reinforcement priority. And then would you ever bring out Ahsoka? No. So that's why I never, like, you guys look at my fleet. I don't ever place, oops. Can I show you guys what my actual... I don't care if my opponent watches this. Go watch. I won't show you, but one, I set Ahsoka because she's much more difficult for the Malevolence to counter right away. But also, there's no Clone Sergeant here. In fact, no, because I think I put him with my stupid Rebel team in the back there. Okay. So now we're definitely going to do the Profundity mirror match. Because that leaves me my Empire and First Order to clean up his Empire. Okay. Let's go. All right. Come on. Not a terrible start. Okay, they got just as good of a start as we did. All right, this is where it starts to... Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, that's pretty decent. Yes! Oh, yes, okay. All right. Let's do that. So you guys will see I don't use the outmaneuver ability with Falcon that much because I don't like my Falcon, or I don't like losing a turn because you don't gain any turn meter with Profundity, so you won't, like, you just kind of like, you know, like he did that and then he doesn't take a turn. I kind of like to deal some damage, especially when I'm on offense. All right. Whew. All right, I think we're getting out of this. We do need to be a little bit careful because they've got some ships out. Those dodges are going to be annoying. Come on. Thank you. We're only at 45% though. That's the thing. I don't know that we're going to get extra banners out of this, but we'll at least get a win. Okay. We're not landing like any critical hits. This is so annoying. Is that gonna... No critical hits still. Man, that's ridiculous. Ugh. Yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever. No crit hits. We're fine. All right. Hey, 69 banners. We'll take that. All right. Okay. Here's the question. Do I use Tarkin here? Or do I do, like, the actual Thrawn mirror match? What's his Thrawn looking like? Ooh, hold on. Okay, how fast is his Chimera? 162. Ooh, come on, come on. Oh, mine's... What? Really? Even with the extra 6-dot mods? Come on. That's a... What? I thought that would have made a difference. How does that not make a difference? That's frustrating. All right. I'm not faster. We're the same speed. Do I maybe put my... no, because TIE Advanced will... He can... I'm trying to think of what my starting lineup would be. I feel like I'd want Shuttle there, no? His Thrawn... Look, guys, like, this is... So his Thrawn all has... Oh, because mine doesn't either. That's why. Mine doesn't either. Mine doesn't either. I just remembered that. I don't have all 6-dot on mine anymore. We both have the same amount. Yeah, that's right. Because I have protection mods on mine and I don't care. Huh. What do I want to... Let's pull this over here. Trying to see what we do here. No, of course it's all... Look at this. This is such garbage information over here. Okay, what idiots? No. Yeah, the regular tie. That's probably a good call. All right. All right, guys, here's a question. Do I save... Do I bring another ship here? Or do I keep these in case of a cleanup? I still have my whole First Order fleet as well. Do I leave this slot open? I know the dodge will... I'm just nervous with the dodge because TIE Advanced will see through it. All right, we're gonna save it. I'm gonna... Kevin, this is on you. This is like... That's... Gosh, wow, that's such an Arnold thing to say. That this is on my subscribers if I fail this battle. All right. Who is, yeah, someone tell me who first reinforcement is, because I don't think I've ever actually done this counter. First reinforcement going to be, trying to think who that would be. All right, we're going to pop this first. Ooh, okay, there we go. All right. Am I doing this first? Am I doing tint first, or should I do shuttle first? I'm thinking shuttle first, because yeah, I'm thinking shuttle first. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Somebody tell me. I've got plenty of time here. Are we thinking tint or shuttle? Because the tie isn't gonna do. What do you guys think? Tie? Tie? All right, I'm trusting you guys. We're gonna bring in this dude. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I got the buff immunity. This is bad. That is not good, guys. Let's be very clear on that. That is not good. Okay. Okay, we got taunt back. That's okay. Ooh, because now he's going first. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Just give me a turn. What do I do here? This or this? This is bad news. I'm going to have to do this. Oh, come on. You needed to dodge that because now he's going to get his ult off. Darn it. There's his ult. And we lost. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright. We're going to have to try this. I just need to get if I can get a kill here. Oh, I should have done Tarkin. It's alright, guys. It's alright. It's on me. Okay. Do this. Can we stun that ship? Okay, do this. Yeah, my TIE Defender's garbage, guys. She's like not even gear 8. Oh, that's atrocious. Okay, come on, can we just do basic there, cause alright. What I wanna do is bring in this. Come on. Yes! Whew. Okay. Alright, Vader's out. That's better for me. Can we stun that ship? Okay. We're gonna hit it again. Gonna call Kylo to assist. Come on, Kylo. Ooh, there we go. All right. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Come on. Yes! Whew. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on, guys. We're in cleanup mode. Let's get him out. There we go. All right. All right. That was. Whew. Oh my gosh. Terrible banners on this. 1790. So I need him to drop big time. That was terrible. Wow. Whew. Whew. Yeah, that was an unpleasant battle. I was actually shocked my first order cleaned that up so well. I hope I've won. I think. The only thing is, I don't think Hux. Somebody correct me, but I don't think Hux straight up beats this fleet. I could be wrong, but I don't think that Hux straight up beats that. The only reason I think I was able to pull that off is because I'd already gotten through some of their cooldowns and they were already damaged. I could be very wrong on that. And then, yeah, I dropped this battle here, and I dropped the Lord Vader battle. Those are the only two drops. So, I mean, that would have put me at, what, 1830? But I hope from looking at my opponent's history... Excuse me, let me pull it up. I'll show you guys this, and then I do want to talk a little bit about the road ahead. Because that is the, big news today. So here's my opponent's history. And I was looking, and he, here was last round, right? So he didn't do anything against this guy. Then here, I mean, his opponent really didn't place anything crazy. Right? He used his Kenobi against a Maul team, so there wasn't a GL for him to go up against. Or at least if there was, he didn't face it. And then in round 3... look at this, he won by a banner, but, so he lost against this BAM team. He used Sith Eternal against that BAM team, and then he used Kenobi against Iden, so he didn't face a single GL on defense last round. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit excited, or hopeful that I can clear. He didn't participate. Cooldowns are so big. Hux can beat everything in the game, but the profundity, yeah, I mean, triple attacker executor he'll struggle against. Gear your Iden is the lesson here. Yeah, well, Iden's going to be on hold because she's going to be a heck of a lot less important than my main girl Sith Assassin. Yeah, maybe I just use Hux next time. But yeah, I am farming Iden. I just am not going to be able to gear her for forever. And I also don't have Zetas. I'm Zeta poor right now. I didn't even put one on Fat Sister. The Fat Sister. And I may come to regret these relics. With this whole Sith ship Garbanzo Beans out. But I do want to at least spend... I know, I'm sure people came here for the Grand Arena. But I do want to show you guys the road ahead. So they went out and they did some... I'm actually going to pull it up on the... That way I can keep BlueStacks open. It's a lot easier that way. Let's go here. All right. Here's our road ahead. So, I mean, they threw out a ton of stuff in here. So, here's the rewards. Obviously, we get our Clone Wars Chewbacca shards. That's the most important thing I look for every single time that we have a road ahead. Then, we've got the, all this mod stuff in here. But I'll tell you what, the signal data, this is not bad stuff. 40 signal data, this is not bad stuff in here. That's 2 days of farming probably between all those things. The relic materials, the big ones down here, guys, they're giving you 3 impulse detectors and arrow magnifiers, 2 Gerda keypads and droid brains. That's actually pretty valuable. That's pretty decent stuff here. And then all the unit shards, Iden, all the Inquisitors, Iden Versio, Shorty, Adrad, Chrysanthemum, Skiffguard, Kor's Light Leia, the Afra characters, Zori, and then the 2 new Tuskens, which is nice. Like those are all, you think, oh, 5 shards for each of these characters isn't that much, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 90 free character shards all at once. And for most of the people that I know are in my, not everybody has these at 7 stars, so that's all good stuff right here. And then again, title, portrait. Then there's a free May the 4th calendar, right? So this is ships. These are all ships. So you've got the Star Fortress, the Echelon, Outrider, Ravensclaw, Defender. That's all good stuff in here. That's a very good calendar. Then there's one on the web store. There's an Omicron, Kyratex, and Gear 12 Salvage. That's, again, more fantastic stuff. Then double drops are coming. Yes, I love double drops. Double drops are like the greatest thing ever. Light side, dark side, Cantina, Fleet, and mods. So if there's something you need to be farming, like if you're like, I need a ton of, Cantina, start saving, you could save your energy, not do stuff. I mean, the double drops are double drops. The way I look at double drops is that if you're ever thinking, oh, I should do the 200 energy refreshes in Conquest or the 100 energy refreshes for gear, double drops is basically you going back to your normal farming. So it's well worth it because then, if you do get any upside, right, it's a double drop. So, there is that. Then they talk about the crate raid. So crate raid is coming. I mean, look at this. They actually put this in here. That's pretty cool. There's a blackout period that's gonna last a week. I really like, for the love of everything, I hope that this is like during a territory battle or Grand Arena week where like there's like nothing to worry about outside of that stuff. Like I really hope that this isn't like, oh, there's no Conquest and there's no Grand Arena and there's no raids and then there's like nothing to do. So I hope they time that properly. Then they get into some of the specifics here. And some of these things are, still we're going to receive final balance and tuning. That's going to be happening the entire time this raid is out because I'm sure we'll find a way to cheese this. So the basic, deal physical damage and daze them. Deal physical damage to all their enemies. And then if it's enraged, I mean stunned. So the enraged is interesting because I'm not seeing anything in here. Where enraged for all the other raids is healing immunity and then dealing massive damage. I'm curious if that's still the case or if they're kind of moving into it just gets a lot tougher to do this inside of enraged. Again, I don't know. The special acid spray. I don't want to read every single thing here, but just they added in this new poisoned. So less protection and health recovery. Can't recover health with health steal if you're poisoned. And then takes damage equal to 75% of the total health and protection recovered since their last turn for each time health or protection was recovered. Like, what the... that is like word vomit, man. That could be a little bit simpler. Come on now. Holy moly. That's somebody with a PhD needs to explain this to me, okay? Like, I grasp it, but like really, like somebody with a PhD needs to explain that. The swallow whole, this is interesting. So what I'm curious about, so like if you swallow somebody whole, you can like get this character back is what I'm thinking. Shane Thomas, good to see you, man. Take care. Again, I do want to give a shout out to, hold on, let me find it back here. Do want to give a shout out. I can't, of course I can't scroll in here. Where's my scroll? There we go. To Joshua, again for the $15 super chat, asking if I watched the Chelsea game earlier. The special Burrow, cooldown of 4, gain bonus protection, and emerge until it is used or until this bonus protection is removed. So until this bonus protection can't lose defiance, health, or turn meter, excluding from bundles of explosives. Its speed is reduced. The damage it receives is increased by 400 from bundles of explosives. What? There is so much going on. I can't wait till someone else explains this. So what I'm thinking here, it seems like the bundles of explosives is almost going to be like the topple mechanics for the Rancor and the tank and like Treya in Phase 3. That's what my assumption is, that this bundle of explosives is kind of going to do that. The uniques here look pretty interesting. So where I was getting at here, so when inflicted with the following debuffs, lose stacks of Defiance and remove those debuffs. If no stacks of Defiance are present, this unit is immune to these debuffs. So lose with the following debuffs. So stun or fear, right? Stun or fear, ability block, daze, blind, stagger, and tenacity down. So if we go through those, fear. Who inflicts fear between the characters that are in this raid? Do any of the characters we have for the raid inflict fear? Old Republic, Mandalorian, Hut Cartel. I don't think any of them inflict fear. I don't think any of them inflict fear. Stun. Let's see. You'd get your stuns from like Jedi Knight Revan. His mark will inflict stun. Bastila, her special can inflict stun. I think Juhani has a stun as well. Ability block. That's I'm trying to think who else has ability blocks. There's a couple characters with ability block. Daze, blind, stagger, tenacity down. These are base versions of the abilities without any modifiers while dealing damage to the crate, while it doesn't have bonus protection, so you will need to utilize explosive bundles or some of the granted abilities to help turn the tide. So bundles of explosives here, guys. So this is how you're really going to have to deal damage to the Crate Dragon here. If the Crate Dragon has bonus protection and isn't enraged, reduce its turn meter by 15%, immune to all status effects. So bundles of explosives is going to be the way to destroy this thing. Ooh, Bastila basic ability is... That's right. That's right, I forgot. See, I don't use Bastila, guys. Fire Ballista. Deal true damage. Inflict daze, stagger, stun for 1 turn. This attack can't be evaded or resisted. If non-attacker, it deals 15% more damage for each stack of momentum that they had. So, Tuskens are the big momentum things here. Replant explosives. This ability can't be used if there's already 3 bundles. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I was looking at this. So I was trying to figure out which hero unit bonuses. This character has 100% max health, max protection. At the start of this character's turn, they dispel all debuffs on themselves and reduce the cooldown of Fire Ballista and Replant Explosives by 20%. When this character uses Fire Ballista or Replant Explosives, reduce its cooldown by 40%. So, this is... I'm very curious who that's going to be. I hope that's a tank. Like, maybe like a Chrysanthemum. That'd be kind of interesting. First time, each turn this character attacks out of turn, they have a 75% chance to inflict a stack of damage over time. When an enemy is inflicted with damage over time, 1 stack of momentum, this character has 30% potency and deals 5% more damage per stack of momentum. Curious, I'm very curious who these hero units are going to be. We know what the faction bonuses are, but I don't think, does anybody know who like the hero units are? But did they say who that was? I'm trying to think. I don't think they said who that was. Characters immune to poison. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know if I realized that my face cam here. Let me see if I can move this thing. Alright, do you guys still... Yeah. Is that better? There we go. Immune to poison. damage this character deals reduced by 50 whenever this character damages an enemy, and it doesn't trigger turn meter gain, and they have a 75% chance to inflict tenacity down. Okay. These effects don't stack with the same effect from other faction bonus abilities. Yeah, the attack out of turn. So this attack out of turn one, I'm thinking that this could be like your mission, Zalbar. But I'm also wondering if that could be like a Mandalorian, like somebody like Canderous. That could also be somebody like him, right? That he's going to, inflict the tenacity down, damage over times kind of stuff. Hot Cartel. So this is pretty cool. Whenever a Hot Cartel, it immediately detonates and deal double damage to the crate for the bundle of explosives. So that's going to be awesome. At the start of this character's turn, reduce this and this character. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I see. So, okay, so this ability right here looks like it's for Hut Cartel. So this is a Hut Cartel. Then there's the Jawas here, which looks like this. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe they're combined. I don't know. It's kind of weird how that's... This character has 100% max protection, max health. At the start of this character's turn, they dispel debuffs. Jawas and thermal detonators is... Damage that enemy receive from Jawas and thermal dets is increased by 8% for each active Jawa. Wow. So 40% additional damage. That's pretty decent. Mandalorian, immune to poison. Yep, okay. Whenever this character deals damage, it doesn't trigger turn meter gains, and they have a 75% chance to inflict tenacity down for 2 turns. There's the Old Republic. And then Tuskens. Yeah, there's the Momentum. Okay, so I'm curious to see what characters they're going to pick there. It's probably going to be... So my guess... This is going to end up being like Tusken Shaman or something, right? Like, it's going to be like Tusken Shaman, like Greedo, and, Mandalorian going to be like Gar Saxon or something. Where they're not going to be like Maul is the hero unit and Jabba. It's going to be some characters that we don't use ever. But then they're doing modifiers, which I don't know how many of you guys have played Marvel Strike Force, but they have their raid system. There's like these modifiers that you can do. So that is something that you can look at here, right? So I'm not going to go through all of this stuff, but basically they're going to, they're going to increase your score based on how many of these modifiers that you're going to put on. So for somebody like myself with the Hut Cartel that I have, I'm at least going to be putting on the relic, like your relic something, right? Like you're really going to want to have some of this on there to boost your score to help your guild. And look, they're hiding the additional relic effects for the last 3 tiers. And then they finally, this territory war stuff, territory battle stat is awesome. This is amazing. As a guild officer, this is going to make tracking stuff so much easier. We can see who did what they, undeployed GP. This is, oh my gosh, not having to run the bot every single time and trying to do math. This is amazing. Fleet management. This is a huge quality of life stuff. I don't know that enough people are covering this. This is probably, I like this more than I like fleets. I'm 100% honest, guys. This is more important than fleets. I actually missed this on my initial look through this thing. I didn't realize that this was showing the undeployed GP. I was just looking at the combat missions. To show the undeployed GP, oh my gosh. My hat goes off to you, Capital Games. You made my life. That is amazing. Didn't really make my life. That's what having kids does to you. Makes your life. So they've added synergy in here. The Sith fleet, I covered this in my video. You guys can go check it out. And they say that's a wrap. So, I'm excited, guys. I would be... If you're a new player and you're thinking, oh, it's going to be forever for me to get Malgus, please remember that eventually you're going to get this stuff. And you're going to get it earlier than somebody like me got it. Like, I'm getting this at 8.5 million. People are going to get this, much sooner than me. It's just going to take a little bit more time. So that's what I have on the road ahead. I don't want to go too much into this. I know other creators will cover this in a lot more detail than I ever will. So I do want to. Whoops! Come on, I'm trying to get this thing sorted here. There we go. Go back to the game. So I saw a few questions. If you guys have questions in chat, I can stick around for a little bit longer. So, thoughts on Journey Guide Cal Kestis from Henley Haslam. I'm excited for Cal. I don't know. Here's the thing that the Gear 12 stuff makes me excited, right? That I think they're trying to say, hey, get this character earlier. I'm curious how he's going to fit into the game. I have a feeling he's going to be a Jedi Master Luke lifter. And if that's the case, I mean, that team's only going to get more and more ridiculous. I feel like there's going to be some good theory crafting with mixed teams like Mandalorians, a couple Hutts. I would absolutely agree with that static. I like that, yeah. Kind of confused about the decreased damage from Mando seems random. So, Axel, what they're saying in that, and I'm not going to go back to it in this moment, but what they were saying is that character is going to deal reduced damage, but it's not going to add turn meter to the Krayt Dragon. So every time you damage the Krayt Dragon, it's going to gain turn meter. So that character isn't going to deal as much damage, but it's not feeding turn meter. So you're not getting a penalty for that character attacking. So there's probably going to be a mechanic that you're wanting that character to attack out of turn as much as humanly possible. So that way it's not triggering that, turn meter. Yeah, probably because of Maul too. What roster reviews? I did do roster reviews last time. If people want them, I'm happy. I'm happy to do them for a little bit. If that's what you guys want. Or roster roasts, whatever you guys want. I don't really care. You guys dictate. I don't think you guys dictate the content more than I do. I'll say this. You know what? I'm gonna save that quote. That my dad has some really good quotes. I'm gonna save that one for a video so that way more people see it. But yeah, you guys can dictate. So if you want roster reviews, just drop your ally code. Or if you want advice, I don't know, about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes or Life, I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. I would like to get off at some point and try and get to bed here. It is, yeah. Hit my stores while I'm at it. All right, I see Henry Haslam's here. All right, hold on. Let me hit my stores real quick, guys. This is the perk. I purposefully changed my payouts so that way I can hit stores more often. Let's see here. Because I try to, I want to hit these as often as I can. Buy as much of the relic stuff as I need. Anything good in here? If that had offense percent secondary, it wouldn't be terrible. I'm farming those. And then, let's see. We'll buy those. And I'll get these. Because I kind of do need those. Alright, so I saw Henry's here. Let me grab Henry's. Roast, review the roster. Alright, so if you guys don't know if you weren't around for the last stream, I will give advice, but like the roast is me just kind of, I'll pick something out of your roster and, destroy it as staying within the guidelines as much as I can. Alright, 960 GP, little bit low for this. 2 Gear 12s, Palpatine, Vader, Tarkin. Okay, do you have Thrawn? Alright, you do have a 7-star Thrawn. Alright, so no more investing in Phoenix. You're done there. You're done investing in Phoenix. Otherwise, man, you're still really early in the game. This is a hyperdrive account from the looks of it with all the level 80 5-star characters. So I would say if I was you, I'm still recommending people go for Executor first. I think that is still the play. How are your ships looking? Xanadu Blood. Yeah, you've got it. Yes, all right, yeah. I'd be farming your Houndstooth as much as you can, and I would go and get your Executor. You're still a little bit early, but I'm going to... Yeah. Oh, come on. We don't need a speed set on Vader. Vader gets so much speed through his bonus right here. He doesn't need that. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, that's what I would say. Vader doesn't need speed. Vader wants offense or critical damage. That's my 2 cents. Ghost. Let's see what we got. And then, yeah, guys, if you're newer to the channel, I have a whole library of the history of my account going back almost a year. So you guys can see how my roster has progressed over a year and kind of, I wouldn't say you could compare it 1-to-1. I do get a lot of resources from Grand Arena, Fleet Arena, stuff like that. But it gives you guys, that I haven't always had this, insanely good roster, which I don't even think my roster is insanely good. I think that might be a stretch. All right, Ghost. So, roster roast, man. You got 4 mil GP, and we don't have a Galactic Legend. So, are you going for Sith Eternal? Like the 7-star Marauder, 4-star Dooku, Maul? Like, so we're going for Sith Eternal. All right. I mean, that makes sense. That's what you got. Looks like you could go Profundity, too. Do you have your Razor Crest? You don't have Razor Crest. Yeah. So I'd work on getting your Razor Crest, get Beskar Mando. And as soon as you get Sith Eternal, I would go all in on getting the Executor. Because, yeah, I mean, I think you definitely have a lot of GP for not, I'd say you have a lot of GP for not having a Galactic Legend. But you almost built like I don't know, like you have a lot of core teams, which is really good. I can't fault that. But I would definitely have, focused a little bit more, gotten a Galactic Legend. But again, to each their own, right? Who am I to judge? The Relic on Greedo, I'm not sure I'm a fan of. I'm definitely not a fan of the Relic Greedo. All right, we're gonna look at Darth Vader's mods. Okay, all right. That's expectable. Yep. Potency. Crit damage, that's fine. I would prefer offense, but mine's not modded that way either. And then we'll go to Darth Revan. A little bit slow. I'd want a speed set on him personally, but again, I think you got a decent bit of GP. I would just move it around. I'd almost throw those mods on Darth Revan. Well, maybe not tenacity, but like the health. I wouldn't throw that. That's not good. But yeah, man. I would definitely work on that GL. You're definitely going to need it. All right, I'm just catching up on... We need Paz Vizsla. Paz Vizsla would be dope. And, yeah, Ferris, I do not like speed sets on Darth Vader. Darth Vader does not need speed sets. My Darth Vader is... No, I've got pretty decent mods, but for comparison... Is this the same one I just did? The heck? Oh, hold on. Didn't copyright. There we go. That's better. Yeah, Ferris, I don't like speed on Vader because he benefits more from other stats. He has a pretty low base speed. Yeah, like that's ludicrous. So that is ludicrous speed, man. You could definitely move that off of him. Because, excuse me. So let's just put it this way. In your current team here, right? Let's go back out here for a second to your arena team. Vader is gating 16 speed from himself, 16 speed from Palpatine, and 8 from Thrawn, Mara Jade, and Malak. So that is an effective, what is that, 56 speed? 48 speed. 48 speed, right? 16, 16, and yeah, 56 speed. 24 and 32, yeah, 56 speed. So just from your team himself, you're getting 56 speed. And then if your opponents have anything else, so now your Darth Vader is almost 300, he's over 370 speed. There's not much that's going to outrun him ever. But then if there's Rebels or Jedi on the other team, he's going to get even faster. I mean, it's a lot of speed to have on somebody like him when you could have that on, like, your Darth Revan. I'd have it on Darth Revan over Vader. For sure. I'd rather have a faster Darth Darth Revan. So that would be my, roast here, right? I'd definitely throw that on Darth Revan. I'd make him faster. I would 100% make your Piet faster. I'd rather have Vader modded for damage. Just for the way that I would use him. He rushed Starkiller early. I'm not a huge fan of that, but again, I'm not the sole voice of truth in this game. So this looks like another Sith Eternal rush account, just from looking at the relics you have. So I would say go get your Executor, man. It's going to sound like I'm going to sound like a broken record, guys, but get Executor. You can't afford to miss out on that ship right now. Go get your Razor Crest, all that stuff, and get Executor. That's definitely going to be the play. I'm trying to look and see here what we got. But otherwise, I would say the only other gripe I have with the account is the Dash Omicron doesn't make a ton of sense. Because you don't really have smugglers that you're benefiting from that Omicron. So that's the only thing I would say. That's definitely a bit of a waste. Decent, probably gonna have a decent speed for, the GP here, but I think that's a little bit of a waste. But I would definitely get a GL at that GP, man. On Sean unavailable. Best characters to work for Rise of the Empire. Hutt Cartel is an easy one. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Lord Vader are both really, really good. I love the two of them in Rise of the Empire. Jedi Knight Luke is really good. Jedi Knight Luke is a much better PvE character for territory battles than like Jedi Master Luke is, in my opinion, so I love Jedi Knight Luke for that. Kenobi actually isn't that good. He's not really that great in this new Rise of the Empire stuff. They kind of eat through him pretty easily. And then, your mixed stuff, but that Hutt Cartel is just so good. Afra. So it's all the new stuff. You gotta love that, right? All the new things are good. Okay. Quit the game. Okay. Nice. JML coming back into the game. Yeah, Vader gets so much. Greedo was a love project. Sorry, I'm just catching up on everything. Not sure what to do now. Okay, I got Toby Jones here, guys. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody's ally codes in chat. Revan Enjoyer. Okay. So we brushed. So are we going to get... Here's the question. Are you going to get Malak? Looks like you should be able to get Malak. Got your relics. I would have saved relics on Bastila for Darth Revan, but that's fine. We can live with that. I would definitely... So you got a Gear 12 Kyle Katarn. I would say... my gut is always... I'd go get Malak. You're that close to him. Go get Malak, and then... What am I going to say next, guys? Get Executor. That goes without saying at this point. So, Static saying that my roast last time was that R5HK. Yeah, it might be needed for the Sith fleet. Guys, that's the thing. Like, with the roast, it's really got to be if I'm in the mood. I'm trying to, see if there's the advice, I want to look for advice first before I just go and start roasting. I would say here, my only advice or roast here, guys, is, Toby, you definitely have put some credits on characters that I would not have. Like your Omega, your Bad Batch, I really wouldn't have put credits into them. If you're not going to be using characters, just don't invest anything into them. At your galactic power, you cannot afford to be wasting credits. Again, that's just my personal opinion. Like the Bush Leia, Coors Light Leia, Zeta, I would have put that on like Django or Boba or saved it for one of the Revans. But otherwise, not bad. Not a bad account, for 1.4 million. Ludicrous speed. Caesar. They've hit plaid. Guys, I love the Spaceballs. Spaceballs, I love it. That means you are, high class if you've watched Spaceballs. Caesar, 6 million. We've got Sith Eternal. We got a Relic Armor. Okay. Only a 4-star Watt, though. That's a little bit. I would expect you to have a higher star Watt than that. So pretty heavy Empire team here. You've got Commander Tano. So what's the play next? Executor, right? Looks like you have that. Yep, you've got your Executor. So your next play, you've got Maul. Interesting. So you kind of... So you going Star Killer? Do you not have Star... You have Star Killer. So maybe Jedi Master Kenobi, I think, might be your answer here. You kind of got that Galactic Republic built. You could maybe go... I slapped the Omicron on Wampa, man. Come on. Come on, man. That Wampa Omicron needs to be on there. Ugh. Ugh. I'm just going to, like, sit here and wait for it to magically appear. We need that Wampa Omicron. Relic Inquisitor. So are you going Inquisitors, maybe? Trying to get, like, Reva shards? Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, yeah, you've got some pretty decent Inquisitors in here, man. Good for you, Caesar. You're a better guildmate than me, that's for sure. I was not going anywhere near that. I have not tried to read the Arabesh on Arnold's stuff ever. I didn't even, yeah. I don't know that I ever watch enough of that to know that there's, you know, or looking at that. I got skipped. Sorry, guys. It's hard. There's so many in chat. I try to catch you guys when I can. All right, let's see what's next. All right, General Skywalker. All right, let's see. All right, Jedi Knight Luke. So you're going for Jedi Master Luke. I mean, at 5 million, still no GL. At least you got Wampa. Okay. I would expect to have a Galactic Legend at this point, unless you've got Executor, which we don't, and you need to get Malevolence too. I would expect to have a Galactic Legend with this GP, because you're probably close to a couple at this point. That you're gonna have that stuff that you could get a couple of these things. I mean, you got some good core teams. So you just, you know, you probably can go Jabba, Executor Jabba, but I would definitely finish off your JML farm here, man. Yeah, Kyle with J, yep. Again, guys, I'm just catching up on chats when I, like, scroll back through. Trying to see. All right. 4-star Executor, 4.2 million. Okay, all right, that's more. Also, oh, I do want to say this: if you guys send me an ally request and it gets rejected, I only have a couple slots that I kind of save for. I've got to be selfish and save those for any like GAC opponents I come across that I want to invite to my guild. So don't think that I'm trying to be mean if I reject your ally request. I don't have my ally list would be, you know, however many subscribers I have long. So I do want to throw that out there. All right, so I'm in Quex's account here. So are we going? So you got Executor. So is Jedi Master Kenobi your play next? With you got Magna Guard, Shaak Ti, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, General Grievous. I think that's the Cad Bane there. I see. So that's what I'm thinking. The play is that you're going for Kenobi. You got the Qui-Gon, Mace, probably Bo-Katan here somewhere. So yeah, I mean, I would just be very diligent on your Commander Tano farming if you're going to get Jedi Master Kenobi that early. That's my biggest thing. Go get Kenobi. CLS, Padme, or Revan. It really, so Inferno Emperor, it really depends on what your, CLS, Padme, Revan, it really depends. I said, I forget who it was in my Discord asked a question of what they should be farming, and I said, unless you're like a nutsack hairs away from like a farm, I would just get Executor at this point. That's kind of like where I would say. So whatever you're closest to, sometimes that's the best thing. Just get it in your account because it's all going to benefit you at some point. All right, Spartan 117. We got a Halo fan here, a man of culture, I see. Day one player took a massive break, came back last year, 4 million GP. All right, you got a negotiator fleet. We're getting along there. You've got your bounty hunter ships, mostly, I would say. Right? What other bounty? You got missing any other bounty hunter ships? So we need to get the Razor Crest. You'll want to get that Executor ship up and running. Even though Executor, this Malgus ship, guys, don't think Executor is not going to be useful, because it absolutely is. All right, so you've got Commander Luke, Han at Relic 7, which that's Jabba maybe. I mean, so you could get Jedi Knight Luke, right? Are you able to get Jedi Knight Luke yet? Or are you missing? You're missing Rolo. Yeah, I would say that you could I would say that you're kind of in this like unique position where you go a bunch of different ways and none of them will hurt you. You've kind of invested a little bit all over the place with the Darth Vader, the Bosk, the Admiral Piet, the Jedi Knight Luke characters. So, I would say just pick a path at that point and stick with it, and you're going to be okay. You got Dark Trooper Relic, which isn't bad. Let's just check the speed here. Bosk. I don't mind it. 311 speed, that's pretty good. That's a very acceptable Bosk. I'm well okay with that. Krennic on me, but no Wampa. These are dark times. I'm the guy who quit the game for 4 years. Yeah, I've had my fair share of that. Yeah, I mean the 50 slots for allies, it's fine. Any bigger than that, and it's just crazy, right? Dank Ideals, never catch you live, $10. My man, thank you so much, dude. You guys are too generous. Can I get a review on 12 shards from 7-star Y-Wing? Yes, absolutely, sir. Thank you. You did not have to do that. That was very generous, my man. Thank you so much. I don't have any fancy, air horns or stuff like that, so I just, thank you with my own gratitude and words, because I'm not smart enough to do all that fancy tech stuff. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so you're going to get this Y-Wing. So you're going Profundity, man. You've got to be close. 3 million GP getting Profundity. That is... man. I love this, man. That is impressive, dude. Yeah, I mean, whew. That hat off. That is impressive. So what I would do next, I would get your bounty hunter ships, only because you're going to need them to get the Millennium Falcon. So once you can get your ships a little bit higher for the Millennium Falcon, I would do that. And I would relic these guys. I would definitely relic them when you can. And otherwise, I mean, you've got the Profundity. So now you're kind of at this unique... You got Starkiller early, too. So I would build up... Do you have Palpatine? Yep. Okay, so you got Palpatine. You got the Wampa. You could honestly go for... You could go for Jabba. You could go for Jedi Master Luke. Or even Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Because you could probably earn Finalizer shards. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, you don't have your First Order. But because you'll have the Bounty Hunter ships to start, like, working on those things. But I would definitely try to shoot for, like a Jabba JML. Because you've got Dash Rendar at Relic 7, which you need for Jabba. Or you need the Outrider for Jabba, I should say. I mean, there's not a ton of overlap, but you got your Wampa, you got Commander Luke. You're kind of like at that unique place where you built this really good Rogue One team, and you've got to build everything else. But yeah, that I would say that what I would do, I mean, after that, I mean, I'd just start focusing on building some Galactic Legends, because Profundity is going to boost your crystals like crazy. Good speed on Radis, I'd assume. Yeah, 316, that's pretty good. Can't sub, and for the family fund, almost 10-month-old account, it's a hyperdrive. Yeah, I mean, this is a good, like, again, No, I don't throw shade on anybody for having hyperdrives, anything like that. Yeah, I would say, ooh, you definitely have like this, like the Vandor. It's interesting. I kind of like the direction this has gone. I would probably, what I would do, I think if I was Dank, you know what, this is my like fat fill. You're gonna make or break it. I'd build your Commander Luke team because you've got them ready to go. You've got your Commander Luke team that will give you a better Millennium Falcon for your Profundity. That's what I would do. Build Commander Luke, build the team up, and then I would go after probably Jabba. I think that's what I would do. David, oh, you missed. If you're just joining the stream, I already did my GAC. So, I did do my GAC live. So this will be on the channel. I'm probably going to hop off here in a few minutes, guys, it's going to be, it's getting late around me. But yeah, we dropped 2 battles here against Lord Vader. Bounty Hunters just are not getting it done lately, guys. And then, dropped against a terrible decision on my part on the Empire fleet. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke next on the menu. I love it. I think that's this. Jedi Knight Luke is a fantastic, guys, for people who really want like some, instead of just looking at a roster and saying advice, like Jedi Knight Luke is one of the best characters to pivot from. Because you've built this really good team, so now you can say, okay, do I want Jabba or do I want Master Luke? That's what I would do. That he is somebody that you can build from. Najib, did I miss you, man? I'll hit you up here. So if I'm gonna stream, guys, it will be at this time when kids are asleep, when my wife doesn't need help around the house. So 10 o'clock Eastern time. So anybody catching this the next day, UK, do apologize. It's just what I've got available. So the Vader Relic 6, gotta love it. You've got 2 Zetas on them. Which ones? Okay, no escape. Went with that. That's fine. Offense and potency. Yep, respectable enough speed. That's okay. How many Wombat refreshes that I do a day? I do 3 of every single energy. I have enough resources. I can do 3 of every single energy. Is it worth using Thrawn's capital ship over the Executrix for the Executor? To, like, counter the Executor Inferno? I'm trying to think which one of those is the actual counter. I think Thrawn's is the legitimate counter to that. So looking here, Najib, I mean, it's pretty decent, man. You've built, you got Darth Vader. Everybody's going Savage Press early, which is fine. So I would say, I mean, what are we looking at ships-wise? You got your Geonosian ships. You've got your bounty. How's Beskar Mando? That's the real question. How are you doing with Razor Crest? I just think getting Executor early, trying to rush that, is the most important thing to do. Yeah, I would work on getting your Scoundrels up for the Razor Crest event, especially because they're sharing nodes now. I think that's the play here. Have I Relic 8 my Wampa yet? My Wampa is not Relic 8 yet. Wampa will hit Relic 8 when we hit 5,000 subscribers. So Wampa is currently Relic 5. And when he hits Relic 8, I'm excited because I'm going to put a new Tenacity set on him and try and counter Starkiller more often. Can you go through mods for Executor? So for modding on Executor, guys, for your like crew members, you don't need good mods. You just need 6 dots. So, like, if I go to my Cad Bane here, where's he at? He's got garbage mods on him. Like, this is trash. That's not that good. 6 speed, that's not really that good. This is okay, not great. Not really that fast. This is decent, not great. So they don't need like the character mods don't transition over, like, just because my Captain Rex is 317 speed doesn't mean that that's going to make his ship faster. As long as you have 6-dot mods, it doesn't matter. That just comes down to relics and relics, Zetas, and then 6-dot mods. Yeah, I want a Mandalorian team. Mandalorian team, what's the best lineup? Well, the only real Mandalorian lineup I use is Maul, Jango, Beskar, Mando, Canderous, and Bo-Katan. That's the one I've been using the most often. You could probably pop, you could pop Beskar Mando out of there for the armor. You could pop Jango out to put him with Trench, but you are definitely hurting some other teams by using Maul here because he's taking him away from Lord Vader. So that's definitely something that I would say that you're, looking at. How many alt mats am I at? Ooh, good question. I am at, let's go to where's my Hut Cartel? I think I'm at like 3. Is it 3? 4. I have 4 ultimate mats right now. We're working on them. We're getting there. I can get about an ultimate mat a day. I think it's something around like that, depending on how I do with my energy. All right, and I see one more roster review, and then I'm gonna pop off here, guys. I'm sorry if anybody's just catching the stream. But yeah, IG88 doesn't have all 6 dots because I rarely ever use him. All right, so we got Casey here, BRG Mandos 5.2. He's got Executor, Sith Eternal. Okay, so I'm looking at this next. Executor, Sith Eternal. Oh, excuse me. I mean, you've got a Galactic Republic team kind of ready to go, right? So you've got that. So, I mean, you could build... I'd hesitate saying you could build Kenobi because you don't have Commander Tano. How's your... Oops, not Phoenix. How's your Rebels look? You've got the stars on some of the characters for Luke. Not all of them. You need a lot of farming there. How about like your First Order? What does that look like? Nah, you still need some stars there. So I would pick, honestly, with an account like this where you're kind of, I would pick something and just go after it. You got to be at that point where you can just, really kind of, yeah, Christopher. So I do roster reviews. I just don't, I'm not, I do them just kind of, nilly-willy here on stream looking at stuff. If you guys want a more, I don't know. Right now I don't have time to be doing crazy in-depth roster reviews. That's just not, I don't have, that would be, it can be very time consuming to do that and at the level that people do. All right, Relentless Order 4.4, Sith Eternal. No Executor. How close are we? Not too close if I don't see a Relic 8. Looks like you're heading there. You've got Boba Relics. Vader should be Vader Relic 7. I would Relic 7 Sith Eternal. Everybody's Galactic Legends should be... Your Galactic Legends should always be Relic 7. Even all of mine are, forget Relic 8, guys, but Relic 7. I would farm your Bounty Hunter ships. You definitely want to farm Bounty Hunter ships. I'd be farming them. And then otherwise, I mean, you just kind of start fleshing out some of those other teams. You got a decent Jedi team there. I see that. Maybe build like a Dark Trooper to a lower gear level. I'd definitely Relic Malak. I would Relic Malak 100%. Oh, God. Why'd I scroll down this far? Man, come on. Omicron's on Chirpa and Hera is brutal. Jeez. Yeah, I would not have done those two personally. Would I ever do memberships? I don't know, Wombat. You guys could let me know in the Discord if people would be interested in memberships. I don't know what all I would put into that. So you guys tell me if you want that. All right, this is the last one I see. This is the last roster review, and then I'm probably going to bed here, guys. Unless somebody's, unless you can find a way to convince me to stay on, I'm pretty beat. All right, Lenny, here we go. Okay, Eternal Alliance, 6.9 million. We've got a 5-star Executor. No Galactic Legend. Wow. I think this is the highest GP player I've seen without a Galactic Legend. Wow, man. What's the plan here? Where are we stuck farming Inquisitors for guild? Oof. Man, yeah. Gosh, I would. Man. How long does it take to farm alt mats? I saw. I don't know. It depends how many refreshes you do, David. If you're doing a refresh, the refreshes that I am a day, like when I'm farming ultimate mats, I'm doing 3 times 50, 3 times 100, all on dark side energy. So I'm probably getting, like an ultimate mat a day at that point. So it takes me maybe 2 weeks, probably a month for most other people. Yeah, man, you really need a Galactic Legend. You need a couple of them. Is it Sith Eternal probably what you're closest to here? Jedi Master Luke. Yeah, Jedi Master Luke probably. But I would get a Galactic Legend, Lenny. I definitely, I would. I hate telling people to like quit a guild, but I would definitely tell your like Inquisitors. You're so far from Inquisitors that you're sitting here without a Galactic Legend and you've got Executor. I mean, I'd go get a Galactic Legend. I'd get 2 or 3 of them. But that's just me. JML, Jabba, somebody. But yeah, man, that's the advice for you. Because you got a lot of Gear 12s on here on some like decent characters for those things, so I would just, as Star Wars Dad loves to say, finish your farms. But yeah, guys, I think that's probably the end of the stream here. I don't really got anything else for you. Appreciate everybody sticking around. Yeah, guild's too good. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Thank you again. Shout outs again. I do want to give my shout outs to our donors today. We had Joshua. Man, I'm not gonna try and Vig Nass Warren with the $15 super chat, and then we had the most recent one of Danks with the $10 super chat. Thank you guys again so much from the bottom of my heart. Means so much that you guys are willing to do that. You guys are all amazing. I love every single one of you. Hopefully we'll keep doing these streams, but this is my time to sign off here and get to bed. I love all of you guys. May the force be with you, and I will see you guys in another video. Cheers.